Creatures of War is here, guys, and I wanted to walk you through a few of the biomes that you're going to be experiencing in Creatures of War. And right here, to start us off, we have the Frozen Peaks, and you can notice that the soldier here is wielding an SMG, as he actually have quite a lot of firepower, so that they're going to need a bigger creature to take him out right there, as long as ammunition persists. Over here, we have the Acidic Lagoon. The Acidic Lagoon is an awesome level, very luscious with tons of flowers and vibrant colors. In the caves, we have a looming spider hiding in the stalagmites as the player is scoping in on him to take him out before he pounces on him from above. But if he takes too long to take the shot, the compies over here are going to get him. A lot of ambushes are going to be present in this game, a lot of multi-directional attacks. We want you to think on your feet, and we want the AI of the enemies to be very crisp. The gameplay is going to be tough, and we want to challenge the player. Over here in the swamp, the player is picking up a treasure. This next image is a UI image of the ornate boat. The treasure is used to sell to a merchant to gain currency, which can then be exchanged for weapon upgrades or purchasing different weapons you may have forgotten or missed within the levels that you're exploring. You can see that here via the you have obtained the ornate boat. Here is a merchant. This is Maddie Wilmington, and she is a potion/herbalist. And what you can do is you can have her upgrade and create potions for you, which can then give your player status effects. So you may increase your fire resistance or your electrical resistance or your resistance to cold. You can also increase your stamina and or your HP pool, which are both vital as well. The herbs that allow you to upgrade your HP pool or your stamina, however, are more difficult and usually more heavily guarded to collect. It's not just like farming in a sense that the other herbs may be. Here we are scoped in on the face of an Allosaurus. This is either a bolt-action rifle or a sniper rifle. It does heavy damage from distance so that when you actually encounter the creature up close and personal, he's not as hard to deal with. And here we have another shot. This is of the laboratory, and we have a giant Asian Hornoraptor that has escaped from a Bacta tank. So this is now on Steam, guys. You can wishlist Creatures of War right now. The tooltip description right here: Creatures of War is a violent, action-packed Metroidvania-inspired adventure RPG. You'll explore a massive island, savagely combating unfathomable monstrosities in 2D Souls/Doom combat. No mercy. Kill, upgrade, or perish. And then we've got a little bit about the game here. Electrifying Combat. Unleash the power of your arsenal. Swiftly dodge your foe's attacks and counter with a shotgun blast to the face. Scope in from distance and blast your enemy into ruin with a bolt-action rifle. Flanked from two sides. Freeze your enemies in place with a cryo grenade and mow down the opposing enemies with an automatic 20mm grenade launcher. The combinations are endless. So here, this About section is just trying to detail the combat, what you'll be doing in terms of exploring the island, unraveling the truth that is occurring. So obviously there's a bit of a mystery. That is the reason why you even go to the island in the first place. You're going to be ascending your weapons, so you're going to be finding and collecting treasures that can be sold to merchants, that can be used to, well, in the first example I gave you was purchasing potions, but more often than not you're going to be finding potions, and you're going to be getting them organically through collecting and being a bit of an herbalist yourself. Your actual currency is most likely going to be used for weapon upgrades and purchasing weapons and ammunition, so you have a lot of firepower when you blow through the game. You can collect herbs, and you can collect ore and minerals, and those are used to upgrade your healing item and your health and stamina, or increase resistances, etc. So you have a lot of RPG elements in the game as well. The story: Delta Squad has been sent in to investigate the satellite images of a remote island in the Gulf of Tirhana. Sometime in the middle of last night, Delta Squad's helicopter went missing. Fear is spreading that the helicopter was shot down. Their safety is now seriously casualty in question. Mike Ludwig has been sent in to rescue any surviving members of Delta Squad. During his stay, Mike hopes to unravel the mystery behind Coverest Island. Basically, Delta Squad was sent in, they're missing, their helicopter was most likely shot down. Mike's in there to investigate and see what is actually happening on this island. And I think it's quite obvious from the artwork here that we're going to find some crazy creatures and monstrosities, and that is most likely what happened to them. But you guys are going to have to play and go through the entire game to figure out exactly where we're going with this. But we have more. That was just the Steam page, guys. The website's live too, and what I want to talk about on the website is a couple of things. We have this Field Operative program, and this Field Operation Initiative, if you join it and you click on this button, it'll take you down to this Field Operative program section on the website. This is the newsletter of Creatures of War, and as a gift for joining the newsletter, you guys are going to receive exclusive concept art and music compositions from the Creatures of War soundtrack. And then on the newsletter, you're going to receive insider access about the development of Creatures of War. I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm going to show you how I'm animating, how some of the code is working. I'm going to discuss with you guys some of your favorite features so we can figure out what it is that you would like to see out of this game. You're going to get a real good look at what it takes to produce a game, and we're far enough out that you guys are going to have a real scoped in vision of what the game is going to be before you actually have to make a purchase of the game. But I think everyone here is really going to like the content. This is the real nuts and bolts of the game development side of Creatures of War. So if you want to know what's happening, this is the place to be. All you're going to do, submit your email right here, type it in, hit the subscribe button, and this is going to send you a email from my email subscriber, and it's going to say, yes, I wish to join the Field Operative program. You have to click this button because you need to double subscribe. Otherwise, I would just be spamming you guys, and that's not okay. So then we have this right here, Creatures of War, welcome to the Field Operative program, and then this is the link that I'm going to give you right here. You click on this button, and you can download all the concept art and the music that I am giving away for free as a bonus for becoming a newsletter subscriber. If we go back to the website itself, we have more information on what is going on. This is just more in-depth than the Steam page because I have a lot more room. If you guys really want to know exactly what's going on with this game, I would recommend coming to the website, giving all of this a good read. If you have any questions, you can find me on Discord or any of the social media channels that I have below. And this goes through who the main character is, what his background is, and it showcases just a couple of different creatures that are going to be in the game. So if you want to, click on any of these, and then it'll give you a picture here and then a nice description of what these creatures are and who you will be fighting throughout the game. And then you can click this button, it'll take you to my Steam page, and then here are all of the social media pages that if you click on any of these, it'll take you to the relative social media post. These social media pages, so when I say these, I mean Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. These are going to be kind of like surface social media pages. This is going to give you like a brief glimpse into the Creatures of War universe, but they're not going to be that in-depth. If you want a more in-depth look, YouTube, Reddit, Discord, these are going to be a bit more in-depth. These are probably going to be where the more hardcore fans are going to be hanging out. Reddit will be some nice forum discussions. Discord will be, real-time conversations between fans and developers alike. And YouTube will be, more in-depth information than these three, but maybe not as in-depth as Reddit or Discord. So it's kind of like a promotional tool, and hopefully you guys want to check out the Reddit or the Discord and really get to know what's going on. This here is the devlog. If you click on the devlog and you open a new link, it'll take you here, and then you'll get a little bit more information as to the development of Creatures of War. I think this is really interesting stuff. It is not going to be as in-depth or as frequent as the newsletter, but it is going to give you a really good understanding of what it takes to make a game, and those will be updated monthly. Underneath here, we have, again, another call to action with the Steam page, and then all of the relevant links here to the social social media pages. If we go over the social media pages quickly, we have the Creatures of War subreddit right here, where I am going through discussion topics where I want to talk about different combat mechanics that are used in other games and how those can be used if the community really liked certain aspects of them to improve the quality of Creatures of War and what I already have planned currently. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, these are a bit more superficial than the other forms of media, but again, they serve a solid purpose. This is to just garner more attention towards the Creatures of War universe, and if you see a couple of posts on here, feel free to like, follow, and comment, and help spread the word of the game. But all of the in-depth information that I was discussing previously, it's going to be in Reddit, it's going to be in Discord, it's going to be via the newsletter, and it is going to be on the website /Steam page. Again, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.